Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mulroy Bay in Farming Simulator 15, where we're going to continue on hay baling after the Great Fraps crash of 2015. That damn near crashed my computer. It was actually quite a bad crash. It's about 5 minutes later. If not, it's actually probably almost 10 minutes later after that, and I'm just kind of getting back into Farm Sim now. That's how bad the crash was. Didn't have to close Farm Sim, just had to reboot Fraps, but that was hell. Anywho, today we're going to continue baling, because, well, Field 5 here needs to be baled. And, how did I lose so much money all of a sudden? Oh, the finance office mod. So yeah, part of the reason I went and got so many fields ready for hay was because I knew hay bales were really good for money with bale extension. So I'm kind of cheating the system in a way, but it's a way I don't really mind. It's the same reason I'm doing hay in Nuston. Hay is just free money. I mean, the equipment you need to get and move hay is ridiculous and cheap for the money you make with bale extension. So why not go? Why not augment your income with hay? And augment your pre-order, which I know isn't a thing anymore. Dear God, Square Enix. That was stupid. Speaking of pre-orders, I'm not pre-ordering. I'm not after. I'm the words. I won't pre-order Gold Edition. I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get it. I'm just not gonna pre-order because the only pre-order available is on Giant's Download Hub, and I want the Steam version because that automatically updates. And I just realized I might need to update the New Holland DLC. When that happens, because I think patch 1.4 is dropping that day as well. By the way, if you play Assetto Corsa, patch 1.3 dropped there on Thursday. I have managed to get this completely wedged, haven't I? Yes. Yes, I have. Patch 1.3 dropped on Thursday, and from what I know of physics and stuff, it has a much better tire model. The tires, you know, actually feel like they're doing something as opposed to just being chunks of plastic on the bottom of your car that have no grip whatsoever at times. Yeah, I think there's a. I don't know if it's me being better or the entire model. One or the other, but I feel like there's a lot more grip in the cars now with patch 1.3 in Assetto Corsa, which is always good. And they definitely behave more predictably. With that, I do know. I also got Dream Pack 2 because I love Circuit de Catalunya. As well as the Lamborghini Countach, which, if you don't like the Lamborghini Countach, why don't you like the Lamborghini Countach? You must be insane. Actually, if you do like the Lamborghini Countach, you must also be insane. Because that is just a car that no matter what way you look at it, it is insane. And I'm kind of half waiting. It's Saturday, so my parents are out of the house, and I'm half waiting for them to come home and shout up to me because I actually need to go talk to them. So if this kind of ends at 15 minutes, so be it. I'll make up for it in the future on Mulroy. I need to talk to them because I'm having some issues with my e-cigarette. It's decided to. I think the barrel's just past its use by date, really. or the vaporizer itself. Battery and everything else is good. It's just the actual barrel and vaporizer, that whole assembly up on top, that I've had it for a while. I've had that one for a while actually, so I wouldn't be too surprised, because it has yeah, it does have a funky colour. So that's, I'm currently nicotine free because of that. Short of drinking the fluid, which is toxic, so I'm not going to do that. I'm nicotine free until I get home. And I suppose as a longer point, until I can get a new barrel for that thing, which will be tomorrow evening maybe, if I'm lucky. I don't know. Well, else fails, I'll go buy a box of cigarettes in the shop, I guess. That's an absolute last resort. I hope everybody likes my wonderful rowing that I've done. It is actually, I'm kind of impressed because I've done this with a single row wind rower, and I'm usually terrible at them. So it's good, I guess. Definitely looks nice and neat, especially the windrows I've made for the silage to prepare to make silage for the cows or the beefs. Beef I don't have, by the way. I haven't bought any, I don't think. I probably will be buying beef because they seem to be. I'm just looking at my top prices here, as you can see them on the screen from Multi-Overlay HUD. And, yeah, beef seems to be the better of the two. Did I just have the front door open? Apparently not. There's a lot of noises that go on in this house that I have no idea what they are. Don't flip the tractor. Don't flip the baler. That would be just as bad. Square wheels seem to actually be easier to flip a tractor off. Not that I've done that recently. No. You flip a tractor off a square wheel? No. No, I don't know. No, that hasn't happened. Totally hasn't happened. And there's absolutely no video footage proving that it did. Except potentially... except for the video footage that doesn't in fact exist proving it happened. That I'll probably put into this video. Oh dear. So... there we go. How long has it been going? Almost 10 minutes. So we're getting to the point where if my parents come home, I don't need to. Well, I probably won't be starting up again tonight because it is quite late. Because I started quite late, and it's. I completely forgot about my cappuccino. Lukewarm. Still delicious though. It's funny, I don't drink coffee, but I'll drink cappuccinos. Well, I do drink coffee, rarely. Cappuccino is my absolute... that's my jam, man. Absolutely love cappuccinos. But only like when I'm just out of bed, so that says a lot. It's... what time is it? 5:44 on a Saturday, and I'm drinking my morning cappuccino. Yeah. I've been up for about an hour. I had my breakfast and all. Quote unquote breakfast. I made myself some ramen. But yeah, I do some dumb things. I oversleep. It's not even that I oversleep, it's that I sleep at completely wrong times and badly. I think I've actually been awake since like 11 o'clock this morning. 11, 12 o'clock. I just haven't been sleeping well lately. Which I haven't actually been sleeping much at all. It's like 4 or 5 hours a night, and that's not enough for me. So I'm starting to get slightly concerned about my course. Starting to get slightly concerned that something's up with me, but hopefully if there is, it won't impact on videos. Yeah. Sometimes I do run a bit close with the recording and actually uploading videos. Especially Monday's video is the worst because I record on a Saturday, so if anything goes wrong on Sunday, there's no video for Monday. I should probably change that routine, but it seems to work. Nuston, I'm hoping on recording tomorrow. Tomorrow being Sunday, which means it could be just as tight. Nuston I'll have to record tomorrow. You might get 2 videos of no commentary depending on how loud things are in the house. Because Ireland are playing France, and then I think I don't know what time the matches are. Ireland have 2 big, like 2 really crucial, really big internationals tomorrow, which is really weird for well, anyone. In rugby, of course, there is the World Cup Pool D final game between Ireland and France, which basically the winner avoids New Zealand. That's the prize they're paying for. They're playing for, and Ireland really want that prize because in all of the times that Ireland and New Zealand have met each other, Ireland have a grand total of 0 wins. In at least 20 encounters, which is not good. And in soccer, the other big sport, after somehow beating Germany last week 1-0, Ireland go up against Poland, and I believe, yeah, the winners of that game, the Ireland-Poland game, go through to Euro 2016. Automatically the losers get a playoff spot. And if it's a draw, I think Poland go through because of head-to-head. Oh dear. It's all very weird and complicated because of things. But yeah, the Rugby World Cup is the one that interests me more because I prefer rugby over soccer. Rugby is a thug's game played by gentlemen, soccer is a gentleman's game played by thugs and idiots. Well, no, I'm gonna say and idiots. I'm not calling any of you guys who play soccer idiots, but at a professional level, I think the average intelligence of a soccer player is, would say, less than normal. Because some of them just come across as really dense. I mean, they're getting paid to play. They're getting paid extortionate amounts, like hundreds of thousands of euro per month, to play what is essentially a children's game. Can anybody else see how stupid that is? Inherently stupid. Rugby players get paid slightly better than working wages to go out once a week and potentially get killed. Because if rugby goes wrong, it goes really wrong really fast. On the bright side, if the minor injuries they're made a whole lot more minor by the thought of what, you know, a major injury could be. And in rugby, a major injury is literally a broken neck. And concussion, I think most people class as a minor injury. It is a major injury. It's a brain injury. All brain injuries are major. It is a minor brain injury, but in injury terms, it is major. But yeah, those rugby guys are insane. It's like, soccer player gets a cut, he's off for 6 months. Rugby player gets a cut, he's off until he can get stitched up. And guess what? There's a doctor with a stitching kit on the sideline. Off you go, buddy. You'll be back on soon. Dislocated finger in soccer? Oh, he's gone for 6 months. Dislocated finger in rugby? Pop it back in. Kind of madmen play these games. It's like, I know I'm coming across as being anti-sports. I'm not. I just don't like most sports. Motor racing is the only sport that I find even vaguely interesting now. Actually, motor racing and rugby in Ireland are playing. They're the only two things that I'll actually go out of my way to watch. And some motor racing, like Formula 1, is just, oh hey, we're racing in Russia this week. Why? Because Vladimir Putin gave Bernie Ecclestone lots and lots of money, and they're both a word I'm not going to say. It's not positive. Oh well, somebody might buy Formula 1 and be like, no, Bernie Ecclestone, you're gone, you have no positive influence on this sport, and you haven't had any positive influence on anything in the last 20 years. Like, ridiculous. Like, if a team started... I'm gonna give my thoughts on actually a genuine Formula 1 like story that's happening at the moment. Red Bull, yes, the energy drinks company, Red Bull, same company. They got 2 Formula 1 teams. They've got a works team, which is what all the news is about, and then they've got, let's say works team, they've got the Red Bull Formula 1 team, which is like the main team for them. Ooh, amazing. And they've got Toro Rosso, which is Red Bull in Italian. Seriously, they can't have 2 teams called the same thing, so they just named one of them in Italian and put Scuderia in front of it. Because Scuderia is Italian for team. So it's Team Red Bull and Italian Team Red Bull. I think Toro Rosso actually operate out of Italy, which is kind of comical. Anyway, both teams use Renault engines at present, and the Renault engine is regarded as one of the weak ones in Formula 1, which is, you know, you run your risks. The Renault V8 wasn't particularly good either, but the Red Bull chassis was able to more than compensate and win all those races and completely bore me out of my skull. But now Red Bull can't produce a chassis good enough to compensate for the Renault engine. So it's Renault's fault for producing a crap engine. Okay. Why are you talking about this in public, Red Bull? That's idiotic. If you want to criticize your engine partner, do it in private. Yeah, you can tell them, hey, you know what, we'd really like it if you could get your engine working and, you know, improve the turbo, which I think is the main issue. Maybe improve the actual internal combustion engine. Get the energy recovery systems working a bit more efficiently. That'd be amazing, and we can provide you with some guys to help you if you want. But instead, no, Red Bull just went out in public and said, Renault are crap and we hate them, we're going to leave the sport. Because we don't have an engine partner and the rules don't suit us and we're not winning and wah 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 wah. Seriously? That's how a professional motor racing team is going to act in 2015? I mean, yes, you're an energy drinks company, which you're literally only in Formula 1 to try and get money out of it. There's no sporting code that you live by. There's no rebel sporting code that has a 50-year history or whatever. But if you start whinging like that after dominating and borderline ruining the sport for the last 5 years, and now suddenly you can't win a race, and oh, it's everybody else's fault but ours, and we should get preferential treatment because we're Red Bull and we've got some world we've got world championships now and we've been dominating sport for 5 years, and blah 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 blah. Well, no. Shut up, stop whinging, and make a better car. I know that not all engine problems can be overcome with a better chassis, but you can damn well try. Stop whinging about how bad your car is, or how bad the engine is. Try and compensate for it. Don't just go, oh well, we can't because of the rules. Oh, the rules! We can't do this, we can't do that. Find loopholes. Everyone always finds loopholes. Hell, you guys were the ones that had flexi wings for 5 years, and everybody complained, but you never got caught. So don't complain about, oh, well, we can't find a loophole in these rules. You can and you will, and you know it. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here because I'm literally just cleaning up this field. Off camera, I will do some stuff. And, I'm probably going to like move all the bales into the bale sheds I put in. Just because it'll be a single trip per bale. So I don't think that's something you guys will want to watch. It's just me going over and back to this field, or the other field, whatever, and grabbing individual bales and putting them and stacking them and whatever. I'll show you the stack when I'm done. Yeah. I think in the next episode, next video, I will be I think next time out we're gonna do some cultivating on field whatever it was that I harvested first, field 11. Gonna do some cultivating up there, and then we will plant it up and get that ready to be harvested again. So until next time, all the like, comment, subscribe nonsense that is apparently written into every YouTuber's contract. Not. I've got a contract, I believe. Nothing about like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, and I'll be probably a lot less fed up with this map. Because I've been on it quite a lot lately. Stay safe, and goodbye.